1039 The X, Dan backstage. Look who I found! Look who I found backstage!
What's happening?
It's Joe from Halestorm. I was able to sneak away. There's only been a couple of bands I've been able to sneak away for, but you guys were one of them, and you guys were great today.
Thank you so much, man. It was so much fun. It was ridiculous.
First time on the main stage for you this year.
It was. We started on the Jaeger, went to the second, and now we made it to the main stage finally. It's got a little nutty. It's cool.
And the crowd was loving it. You had your backdrop down. I mean, it was totally a rock star moment, man. It was so cool.
It was one of my favorite moments yet in this journey. It's special. You know, it's cool.
Right behind X Fest, of course.
X Fest is #1 always. Okay.
Just to drive it home, right?
Yes.
Just to drive it home. But seriously, you guys are like you're taking off. There's a buzz about the band. What do you accredit that to?
I don't know, man. Well, you know what? I do know. We have Halestorm has the most badass lead singer. Maybe I think she's legendary. Time will tell. Not to mention a legendary drummer. If you haven't seen RJ, you just got to see him. And if you haven't hung out with him, you got to hang out with him, because who he is on stage is who he is off stage, and it's phenomenal. Like, what a phenomenal person. Like, just what a character. Like, it's so much fun being around him and just standing back and watching the insanity unfold. It's truly amazing, and I don't mean that as a compliment. Like, I truly enjoy hanging out with him. You know? Yeah,
no, he's a fun dude, and the thing I love about RJ when he's drumming is he's not only a great drummer, but he's a great showman.
I've never seen anyone hit the drums like him. He's got some moves. He got some moves. The boy's got some moves, and it's cool. It's neat to. I only see it when I watch videos back, because I got my back to him and I'm just playing. And when I watch videos back, I just die laughing. I'm like, he was doing that. No wonder it sounded like that.
Let's talk about this album a little bit. First of all, Love Bites made some history with that, right?
Yeah, how cool is that, and how weird. It went #1, which we're like, cool, we've never done that before. That's awesome. And then our label was like, oh yeah, the first female-fronted band to ever go #1 in the active rock format. And we're like, wow, I guess the active rock format isn't very old. Because what about all those people, Evanescence and Joan Jett and all the way back. There wasn't an active rock back then, I guess, apparently, something. So we'll take it.
Right, and a lot of the successful female rock front women so far, I guess, have been in the alt category too.
Yeah, a lot of alt. Yeah, I don't know. I get, it worked out, and we'll take it. It's cool.
It was the last time I saw you. I said, "Are we going to take this thing #1 or what?" And you were like, "Do you really think it's going to get there?" And I said, "It's going to get there," and sure enough, it did.
You called it. I really didn't think it was gonna. I don't know why. It's not that I don't believe. I just didn't. I really didn't think. It didn't seem like. I was already happy. It was like #5. I was like, as high as we've ever gone. I'll take it. It's great. You kidding?
And you guys are one of those bands too that I remember. When you guys played that X Fest. The first X Fest, and you were such a young band, and now to see you guys growing to this level, it's kind of like proud papa a little bit. You know what I mean? Just to know that hopefully that we have, in Dayton at least, helped you guys come a little ways.
Of course, it's one of I think one of the first towns that we've ever sold out a show in, and it always sells out whenever we come back to McGuffey's, and we'll always be back to Dayton. Are you kidding? It's a rock and roll town,
Tell me about this new album.
The Strange Case of Halestorm. It's a rock record. It's got two sides, two very different sides, and you'll hear it. You got Ms. Hyde, Ms. Lizzie. There's Lizzie Hale, who in true to life, when you meet her and she's not on stage, she's like the sweetest, coolest chick you've ever hung out with. And she gets on stage and it looks like she'll rip your head off, and it sounds like she'll rip your head off. And the voice that comes out of her, and the songs she writes, and it's cool. There's, you'll hear it on the record. It's the heaviest, most melodic stuff we've ever written, and it's also kind of some of the lightest and most lyrically intimate. It's really Lizzie Hale in some of those songs, and not her rock star super character.
It's like she said on stage today. She's a freaky chick.
She is a freaky chick, and I love that she does that, because it always gets a rise out of the crowd.
Yeah.
And it's a great intro to Freak Like Me. And
I've been seeing some of the photos you've been posting, Instagram photos on Facebook and stuff, and you guys totally have almost like transformed visually too. I mean, it's very like you look at it, it's like I'm seeing Rockstar. Are you seeing that?
That's cool. You know, there's me and there's we have a photographer out with us doing video and taking pictures, and we have a Instagram contest amongst ourselves, an unofficial one, and we don't tell anyone, but we each take photos and post them up, and whoever gets the most Facebook likes wins. And I'm kicking his ass. And he's a professional. So we're like, the key is get a picture of Lizzie doing something, and then the likes go way up.
Right.
Like picture of me, no, nobody cares. Picture of Lizzie goes way up.
There's no doubt. You guys have some big plans for the summer. You guys are going to do a headlining run here soon. Who are you taking out with you?
We have our good buddies in New Medicine coming with on the headline, and our new friends in Emphatic, who we just I saw for the first time today. They got their original singer. They're firing on all cylinders. They sound great. So I think it's going to be a pretty awesome tour.
Yeah, they were great. And then later this summer, you're doing what?
The Carnival of Madness. No, that'll be fun. It's Evanescence, Chevelle, us, New Meds again, which I truly love them. They're like some of my brothers, best friends. And
when they come over, though, I'm going to tell them, stop riding Halestorm's coattails. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
So big plans ahead, and things are just going up and up for you guys. So I can't wait to continue to watch it happen.
Hopefully, we'll see, we're just going to do what we do, and we'll see where that takes us.
This guy, he's so modest.
Never did.
Just be a rock star for a second. All right, Joe from Halestorm backstage at Rockin' the Range.